have heard several people say that success comes to those who are not looking for it. Well, I don't completely agree with that, because today I was holding that prize because I constantly reminded myself to work for it. I was that student who failed her science classwork in class 5. So clearly, I had not imagined myself to be winning prizes for studies back then. But then I moved to class 6 and my section was shuffled and I had no old friends in my new section. 6C was full of smart and intelligent students and an incredible class teacher, Mrs. Esberry. It was in that 1 year that without realizing, I started working very hard, because when you're surrounded by such good influence, you cannot help but get affected by their infectious energy. So by the end of class 6, being the mischievous kid that I was sure that I was going to get some critical feedback for my behavior in the PTM. But to my surprise, or rather shock, my class teacher just looked at my mother and said that I had secured the 3rd position in class. The smile on my mother's face from that changed everything for me. It was that day that I knew that I had made her proud, and ever since there had been no looking back. Throughout class 7 to 12, I worked hard for myself and for that smile that I saw that day. So my purpose for telling this story was to highlight to the students how important it is for you to be under good influence, and to tell parents that all that is needed is for them to have faith in their child. Further, when COVID came, I suddenly found it very difficult to keep myself motivated and focused like before. But I had one simple ideology in my head, that it is very easy to do something wrong because that's the quickest way out of a crisis. But the gravity of your character is seen when you choose to do the right thing in that situation. So I never copied, even in the online mode. Yes, I did have moments of self-doubt and slips where I doubted myself, but then I reminded myself that my aim was to get that 100 and not more or less than anyone else. But the question here is also that how did I manage my time in such situations? Well, this was something that was taught to me by my incredible senior, Yamini Chitani. Many of you already know of her. So we have 24 hours in a day, right? Even if you remove 10 hours for study, for sleep and afternoon naps, for example, you have 14 hours. Now take away 2 hours for eating and other chores, and 6 hours to have fun. You will be amazed to realize that you still have got 6 hours to study in a day. So the key is to be conscious about how you spend your day, and in no time, you will be a pro at time management. Finally, I would just like to end by saying that you don't have to be a prodigy to do well in school. All you need to have are these 3 things: hard work, integrity, and consistency. And you're already on your track to achieve your goals, even the stars that you aim for. Thank you.